There's not a lot of things to say wrong about Pegula in this first set, but just the return. She's struggling, especially when it's the first serve coming from Anisimova.
13 unforced errors, letting Anisimova down. Classical game for Anisimova. Even the second serve there put the +1 away beautifully.
5 games to 4.
Her first love hole, but still the same equation needs to break. It'll be Pegula so by Svitolina. Pegula finalist recently.
Another smart serve coming from Jessica here.
Anisimova.
Ladies and gentlemen, the physio has been called to the court.
Can't hear.
Receiving an off-court medical treatment.
Well, Jessica Pegula is a warrior, and she wouldn't call the physio just to because she's not winning in that second set, and she has, you know, she has to be careful. She's been playing a lot of tennis. And it's just the pain is getting more and more, and she just wants to make sure you look at it. Because yes, she's been moving quite well, but you could see maybe that last one, just a bit of discomfort, and just chatting also to her coach.
Yeah, that was, I saw her hunched over there, then I saw her bend over, I think to tie a shoe around, or if there's misfortune that befalls Jessica Pegula, she'd find herself, but if Swiatek wins later, then she would go 8 and Amanda would slip back to 9. She's texting, I'm sure she's not, I don't know what she's doing in there with the ice bucket.
She's keeping herself cool. She did, and just work her points a little bit more, and serving better, especially on the first serve, makes a big difference. And she's also been quite aggressive on the return, especially on the second serve of Jessica, so keep doing that. So hopefully Pegula comes back with in form, and we hope it helped her.
Here she comes now, and I'm sure she'll get a good ovation because the crowd just first and foremost want to see a resumption of this match. Both these two born in northern states of the 50 in the Union, and both now living in the sunnier climes, tennis capital of the US, I guess, Florida. Girl from Buffalo in upstate New York. So well, but not quite managing to recover past glories. I wonder if it'll be their year, the new season beginning soon. Here on the tennis courts, Jess Pegula hoping to make it her season. World number 3, but how fit is she now at love 3 in the second?
15-0.
It was a
Yeah.
vintage T-shirt, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's why they keep showing it. I just have here to keep things simple for Anisimova. Put those extra ball in, especially on the return. I know she wants to be aggressive, but give yourself a better chance.
That's a good point. Steffi Graf era, by the way, 1993.
Yeah.
I cheated, I looked. Beat Elena Sakova. Well, she is being ruthless, has to be ruthless, fires off the best return winner of the match to have a point for a double break for Lovely. Glorious game. And if you thought that her momentum might have been disrupted, she looked a little frustrated at losing an early point in that one. Well, there's your answer. Fires off a couple more beautiful winners on either flank for Love. Well, she's got to be ruthless. I mentioned that word. And she's got to test the physicality of Pegula, her fitness. Try and move the ball around as well, the court, and get her opponent moving, because I suspect it was some sort of leg problem, probably thigh.
Yeah, she has to continue to stay patient and attack at the right time. But I do feel Pegula, she's not moving as quickly, maybe. Might be a bit more hesitant.
Sorry, Steph, second double fault for Amanda Anisimova. She's firing those winners now, isn't she? Used to quite a few winners from her, 9 in the first set, but already after just 4 and a bit games. To 7 here.
Advantage, Anisimova.
Attack that backhand. Here we go. Come on.
A little bit more concerned than he has for a while, Mark Knowles. Beautiful sight here, especially when...
But at least it's not the first 2 balls. She has to build her point and be patient enough.
I mean, it's difficult, and it's pure speculation, it's just me saying this, but it looked to us like, or to me, if Anisimova won this game to level 15, that just might pull out. Of course, Amanda doesn't know that, but she unforced errors from her own racket. That was better. So a point for 5-2.
40-30.
I feel like she overcomplicated her.
And the winner from Anisimova, and we hope we will get a third set all.
But once again, Amanda Anisimova, 60%, 67%. Come also on the court.
Jessica's one of the queens of the three-setters this season. Goff has 16 three-set wins. Jessie Pegula 15. But is she fully fit? Golf course next to the Lindner Family Tennis Centre, next to the I-71 highway, next to the roller coaster park. P&G Stadium court first. Couple of games here crucial now. Whether Anisimova has been given any indication from her team about Pegula's fitness, an ongoing issue after that first medical timeout in the fairly early stages of the previous set, we just don't know. Made it.
And if she starts the point on the front foot, that helps her a lot.
But if she's tightening up, it's so much harder. And that little service box looks a lot smaller. Took pace off that first serve as well. 97 for a straight one. Normally about 10 miles an hour in this match, quicker than that. That momentum swing continues. Pegula, remember, we think still hampered, but not too much obviously by an injury. Making it look easy at the moment. Anisimova rooted to the spot, wondering what on earth has happened and what on earth. Felt the twinge, has she? Is that one of those psychological ones, the pain? Or yep, an acknowledgement from Pegula that that was too good, but she's chasing balls down well, considering any leg problem she's got. It's also healthy to see from her team's point of view.
Yeah, I feel that it's a big game for both of them. Want to extend that lead for Pegula as far as Anisimova.
Look at this reaction.
Oh, what an answer coming from Jessica here. Ay, ay, ay.
Crowd are getting into it. Don't think I've ever been so scared at someone saying, let's go, why they demanded it. Long, and that will not improve the mood of Amanda Anisimova. A wry smile, but you know she's seething underneath. Has to keep it together here because she's serving to stay in the match, but she still has hope. I mean, she looks 100% fit, Pegula, but she's clearly not. Still don't think that she's been made to move and work enough by Anisimova. We know she likes the short rallies, maybe fearful of making an error, but she needs to extend those rallies for my money. looking better. And Pegula said, I've had enough of this.
And one thing I think she's been doing really well, Pegula, in that third set, is she's making a lot of ball in the court with quality. Kind of making Anisimova making mistakes. She knows she gets impatient. She's a very smart player, Pegula.
It's another winner down the backhand. Inch perfect for length. No room for Anisimova to get a racket near that. Tried to come into the net now, and it's worked again. So just building up a bit more momentum here.
Just got a bit unlucky, Pegula, in that last.
I think she was just reaching the 2-hour mark in this women's singles quarterfinal. Pegula won that epic quarterfinal here in 2024. One of the longest matches of her career. One of just 4 out of the 750 matches she's played that has lasted more than 3 hours. I don't have the stat, but that feels like...
Well, that's a bit of a gift coming from Anisimova, especially at this time of the match. She's done really well, so well to come back into that third set mentally. Oh no, Anisimova with the wrong shot selection with that drop shot. And that volley just mishit it a little bit.
Fought back in this set from 2 breaks down. Fought back in the breaker from a break down. Can you believe an ill-disciplined forehand there? Regulation look.
Oh, so close. Once again on the forehand.
And that error could be crucial. It gives Pegula 2 set points. Surely all about this one on her own serve, though. And our set comes to an end, a 2-hour 15 match, but it's the same result again and again and again for Pegula against Anisimova. It's 6-love in terms of head-to-head meetings between the two. Good friends on and off the court, but only one winner. And it's a semi-final place for the second time in 3 years in Cincy for Jessie Pegula, edging the tiebreak against
Fight coming from Jessica Pegula. once again, going in 3. She did it yesterday against Kristeva, today against Anisimova. Unfortunately, just too many unforced errors for Anisimova, but great fight towards the end of that third set. We can see why she's in the top 10. But once again, Pegula, impressive mentally and with her tennis. She was smart. She was putting a lot of ball with the...
As though she might be in danger of pulling out of this match. She had a medical timeout, went 3-love down in the second set. She went over and spoke to her coach, Mark Knowles, and he basically said, well, give it one more game and see how you feel, because she was still complaining about whatever the problem is. Could have been hip, could have been thigh, somewhere at the top of the leg area. And yet she came back to do this. Moving freely in the third and in the breaker. A nerve-jangling affair, and what a picture that is. But she just keeps on beating her. 6-love now, as I said. Anyway, let's get Jessie's thoughts now. Through to the semi again, the 2024 beaten finalist here. And she will be into a day off and then the semi-final against either Rybakina or Swiatek.
Our DJ was playing I Will
Record of late, but it will be an interesting and a fantastic semi-final no matter what. But we got quite a quarter-final in the end, Steph.
Oh yeah, she's always super insightful in her on-court interview.
Semis, told you about a record against Iga, pretty good of late. Not so good against Rybakina. She's lost her last 5 match.